Welcome to my channel. Thanks a lot. Today is going to be a hangout with me video, and first of all I am going to cook some sardine and rice, and then we're gonna head on down to the park to just walk around, see what is going on. So come on in, let's start the cooking process. Over here I have my pot sardine. I have like 2 cups of rice over here, and you know the ratio already. The ratio is 2 to 1, meaning that if it's 1 cup of rice, then it's 2 cups of water. If it's 2 cups of water, then guess what? 4 cup. If it's 2 cups of rice, then you know it's gonna be 4 cups of water. All right. I have some red onion diced up. I'm gonna be using that. A stalk of scallion. I wish I had some time, but I don't have it today. And a piece of garlic. I will be using this sardine, guys. It is the organic wild caught sardine in extra virgin olive oil. Actually I'm going to be using 2 cans. All right. So first of all, let's go ahead and release some flavor by frying up our scallion and onion. I'm using some extra virgin olive oil. Maybe about like 2 tablespoons. My oil is all heated, and now I'm putting in my onion. Fry up a little bit. It's on medium heat. So let's just stir this around a little. I'm gonna just put my scallion in there in big chunks. Alright, so that is frying up nicely. Now I'm gonna just cut up my garlic. So I'm cooking 2 cups of rice, so therefore I will be using 4 cups of water. You know, guys, I don't need to measure, because you know I can just eyeball this because I've been doing this for so long. But those of you that are not comfortable with that, go ahead and just measure your water and your rice. So it's 2 to 1 ratio. 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water. All right. So this is doing its thing. That my flavors from the onion and scallion are released, I'm gonna go ahead and take them out the oil. I can use this later on for something else, like, you know, if I'm cooking some meat or other things. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pour my water. So eyeballing, this is about like 4 cups of water because I'm using 2 cups of rice. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my rice now. You want to wash your rice until the water runs clean. Rice is all washed, and now I'm going to put it in the pot just like this. Guys, this is just like a 1-pot meal. This is the easy 1, 2, 3 meal if you're on the rush, on the go. This is ideal for college students. You can add other seasoning of your choice. Just make it be nice and tasty. So now I have some all-purpose. I have some all-purpose season here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put maybe a teaspoon just to flavor out my pot. I'm gonna put some salt in, of course. Some black pepper. I like to use Scotch bonnet pepper, but I don't have any Scotch bonnet pepper, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add some black pepper, like a teaspoon of black pepper. All right, let's put some salt. Salt is about tablespoon. One. Yes. Be careful with the salt, guys. The better you put a small amount and you taste as you go along. If you're not comfortable, just adding salt like that, measure your salt. I would say a tablespoon. You can check later to see if you need some more. I also think this sardine carries some salt, so just be very careful. You don't want to over salt. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste to see if the salt is enough. All right, guys, the thing is, you put as much salt to your liking. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna put the lid on and allow it to boil until tender. Then I'm gonna add my sardine at the very end. So here we go. Lid is on. So we will check back, say another 5 minutes to see what is going on. My name is Beingsoniawilliams, guys. Thanks a lot. Those of you already subscribed to my channel, thanks a lot. Road to 1K subscriber. Road to 1,000 subscribers. As you can see, guys, the pot is boiling so well and the water is reducing. So we're going to taste again to see if we need more salt. So you see, guys, it's very important to taste because now I realize I need a little bit more salt. So my salt is in. Now I'm gonna lower my flame to the lowest point because the rice is going to be steaming for the rest of the way. So now that the water has reduced, I'm gonna put in my sardine. So here we go, guys. I went ahead and I opened my sardines. As you can see, a lot of olive oil inside there. I'm using 2 cans. All right. So now the water has reduced and now it's time to put in my sardine. So here we go. This is the olive oil. There's all olive oil in this rice, guys. And you know what they say about olive oil, that is really good for your heart. Now that my olive oil is all in, I'm gonna go ahead and just cover, let it steam. I'm not ready to put in the sardine. I'll leave the sardine for a little while because I want to put it in at the very end. All right, so the end means, you know, the point where your rice is fully cooked and you are now flush and you're now fluffing the rice with your fork. So that's the time when I'm going to be putting in my sardine. Sardine is already cooked, so there's no need to put it in to overcook. Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and check on this rice to see if it's all done, and then we are going to add the sardine. Wow, take a look guys, you can see for sure that the rice is all tenderized. This is my sardine, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my fork and kind of just break up the sardine a little, just like so. Alright, so now is the time to add it to the pot. And then we go ahead and fluff. And this is the other one we are using too. There you go. Now we are going to mix on up. So now it's time to fluff our rice and get our sardine incorporated. All right. You can put as much sardine as you like into yours. So as you can see guys, my rice is all nice and fluffy. It's not dry because remember we put a lot of that olive oil that came into the sardine, and that kind of helps to moisturize the rice. And look what we got here. So let me go ahead and taste it. If you like hot pepper, you can cut up your hot pepper inside there. Wow, this is so good guys. The sardine is very tasty. And that's it. And we are all done. Sardine and rice, easy 1, 2, 3 meals, good for your college students. If you want to go come in late from work, don't really have too much time, get your rice, get your sardine, and just cook up a nice one-pot meal. Can't go wrong with that. So I just washed out the can, and I'm gonna just put it in there. I'm gonna go ahead and give it just, you know, a minute or two to have the sardine to, you know, kind of just, you know, do its thing. So guys, I decided to put another can of sardine in my rice. I really like sardine. Alright, so I'm putting another can. So in all, I have 3 cans of sardine. 3 cans. So think about the kind of nutrients that you have in this rice. Well seasoned, a lot of sardine, olive oil, and look at it, huh? Look at it. You don't need nothing else. This is a whole lot of goodness in one pot. So you don't have to go looking for meat. It's all here. All right. Nice and moist. So it's 2 cups of rice with 3 cans of sardine. And I'm telling you, it is so tasty because the sardine is well seasoned, and I also put my own seasoning in the rice. And it is the bomb. It is excellent, I'm telling you, very tasty. I'm not gonna lie to you. Try it in your kitchen and you find out. If you are a sardine lover like myself, you're gonna enjoy this meal, this one pot meal. All right guys, so thanks for staying with me. Thanks for coming back and always watching my videos. Appreciate it. Now it's time to turn off my flame and, you know, dig in. Hi guys, thanks for coming. Today is such a hot day, man. This is the best time to be out into the park, out and about. It's very hot in New Jersey here, and I'm in one of the nicest park that you can think of in Verona. All right guys, so take a look. So this is the lake right here, and we have the boat house over here. If you want to get on these little boats, those little boats looking like duck, you can pay some money. I think it's about like maybe $6 or so, not a lot, and just take a ride out on the lake. Not a lot of people here today, so I just drive on over and decide, okay, I'm gonna get my little workout in. So I'm just walking. I don't know how far I'm going now, so this is just a little stroll. All right, so come with me and just take in the scene over here in Verona. So as you can see, we have the bathroom here. Of course we need the bathroom. And this is the boathouse. You can grab a bite inside there. So as you can see, guys, nice layout. We have some ducks over there. A lot of ducks over there. That's the only. This is nice flowers. And over here you have the lake. People always fishing here. You can catch fish. There's a lot of fish in here. Water is a little dark and murky though, but a lot of fishes are swimming around in this water. And over here we have a little bridge that you can just cross over and walk around. So here you go, a lot of ducks. Oh, actually they are geese. Geese. You can see over there, they're in the water just relaxing and doing whatever. See, they're right here. So I'm just trying not to step in duck poop. The water is right over here.